Okay. Xander, yeah, I need to finish up Pathfinder so we can keep working on Final Fantasy 14. Yep. Oh, and Case is going to be next too, yeah. No, and Case is coming. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Whew. Thanks, Bad Happy. Okay. Now we got to go find this teacher and see what her actual connection is to all this other craziness going on. Let's do it. Hello. Moji moji. Chat. Moji moji. 85, how are you? Oh, wait, where is she? Computer classroom? The worst, he says, hi everyone. I say, moji moji. Hey, Remas.
Hi there. Has Sawa-sensei gone home?
Actually, she's in a meeting with the chairman.
So then she's at his office?
Yes, but I think they may have some visitors.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Oh no. What's happening?
Hey.
Use the things. Boop.
What the?
Oh, well, I was gonna like flip little things back. Oh, I wonder if that's a kid that committed suicide. Yeah. I should look for Sawa-sensei. Nope, laptop time. Oh. Oh, now you care about permission? Okay.
So itchy.
Hey, Lukerkia. Hopskull Skeletar. Maybe. Yeah.
Huh?
Pardon.
Oh, dude, he also has messed up hair.
Yagami-san. Those men are with the Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about Mikoshiba-kun's disappearance.
And they asked to see Sawa-sensei too?
Yes. But I have to ask, can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikoshiba-kun as well.
I should leave it to the police to fill you in on that. I mean, their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
Mikoshiba-kun is no longer with us, is he? Then it's just as I feared.
Go on. What does that mean? Iskavan, thank you so much, buddy. Aramel, thank you, bud. Thank you so much.
2 months ago, a young man named Hiro Mikashiba went missing during his stint as a student teacher. Mikashiba quickly becomes the center of attention when his rotting corpse is discovered. And Yagami scours the school for any clues left behind. Rumor has it, Mikashiba drove a classmate to suicide in his student days.
Yeah, I love the
A
recaps.
rumor that the school faculty is seemingly unable to deny.
Great for streaming? Dude, it's awesome for streaming. Yeah, completely agree. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Quick coordination there with my wife. Asher's going into the doctor today for a normal checkup. And apparently we left the car seat in my car that's here. But it's okay because we have an old one we can put in that house. So we're just doing all that stuff. Gnome Leader. Hey, Cohh, I know you've got a lot going on, but are we going to try for a Noketober this year? I do want to play some scary games for Noketober. Yes. Are you going to play Diablo 2 today? I don't have any plans to play Diablo 2 today. I know it would be like, I know it's going to be the big thing on Twitch for a while. But I've just got a lot of other games I'm playing and a lot of other games I want to do. So that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Yep. Okay. How far was this thing? Here we go.
Yagami-san, why are you still here?
Because I care. Now, if you're open to the idea, you think we could walk and talk?
Why? So you can grill me with more questions? You realize the police just finished doing that, yes?
I figured they'd come knocking sooner or later.
Then you knew Mikashiba-kun was murdered, didn't you? And that's why you've been snooping around our school.
You're not wrong, but can we please take this elsewhere?
Hey, Touch. Hope you got some sleep. I didn't.
If you knew Mikashiba was murdered, why didn't you tell me up front?
Because that information's not public. Didn't the police ask you to keep quiet about it?
Well, yes, but even so...
What sort of questions were they asking you anyway?
I thought I was supposed to keep quiet.
Cute.
Now I'm going to ask you one last time. Please, stay off our campus. You don't belong here. I mean, what if you end up injuring a student? It would be a nightmare for all of us.
Nobody's getting injured. All that's water under the bridge now.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I should probably mention, I'm the new advisor of the Mystery Research Club. I have the chairman's approval and everything. So it looks like I have a place here after all.
What? Since when?
I think we're getting sidetracked here. Did the police ever mention a suspect?
No. All they told me was what happened to Mikashiba-kun. That he's no longer a missing person. That he's dead. And was dumped in a derelict building.
No.
My condolences.
He wasn't dumped there. He was probably
That
tortured
was all we
and
found
murdered
out.
there. It's different.
The police were the ones asking the questions, not us. They hardly gave us room to breathe.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation, all right.
Are the police keeping Ihara's connection under wraps while they investigate this murder?
Is there anything else?
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Mikashiba-kun's killer.
Also VIP Dow.
What?
For example, take Akihiro Ihara, a man who took this school to court over his son's suicide. Mikashiba came up even then, as a culprit bearing some responsibility for that.
Ihara-san? But he got arrested for that groping incident at the train station.
So the police really are keeping their lips sealed.
Must you always be so cryptic?
Yes.
It's possible Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's murder.
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. He revealed it upon being sentenced. This was before the Kanagawa police had even ID'd the body.
Then, was it really Ihara-san?
A court would say being in jail is about as solid an alibi as you can get.
I can't read that without
But he
hearing
could be
Ace
connected
Ventura.
somehow.
How do you know all this, Yagami-san?
Oh my god. They need to make an Ace Ventura game. An investigation style game where you play Ace Ventura. I would play the absolute shit out of that.
I'd tell you, but I showed you
Yes,
one of
they
my
absolutely
cards.
do.
So now it's your turn.
They did?
Huh?
I've heard
Sam and
you weren't
Max.
as big a
Oh,
fan
wow.
of Mikoshiba as you led me to believe. That true?
This again.
You knew he was a bully all along, but yesterday you told me he wasn't the type. I just want to get the story straight here. Did you have a sudden change of heart, or were you lying to me for some reason?
Uh-oh.
It's not that simple.
Oh, one more thing I learned today. It was Mikoshiba who turned the basketball club against Koda-san. Pretty sadistic for a would-be teacher, don't you think?
That's enough.
Then it's not a stretch to say he probably was a major factor in the death of Ihara's son 4 years ago? And I think it's also safe to assume you know more than you're letting on, right? This is murder we're talking about here. Lies aren't doing anyone any favors.
His name was Toshiro.
Sorry?
Everyone keeps saying Ihara's son, like he's just another statistic. He had a name, for heaven's sake. Toshiro.
Right. I'm sorry.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have papers to grade.
Really? There's so many open ends in that conversation.
Sawa-sensei, please.
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on Izazaki Road.
Oh no.
We'll finally have a real talk?
Something like that.
Death flags. Death flags. I swear to God, if someone murders my Sawa-sensei. And how do we something like that a talk? Ow. Jesus, dude. Oh, is this stuff respawning? I think it is. Gonna trash the school on the way up. Do more dancing club? Oh, I should.
Kaito-san. So I just left the school, and tonight I'm... Wait, where are you?
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's where. I thought work was done for the night.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a Buzzy searcher going haywire. I've pretty much tuned it out, man. Anyway, you gotta come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay sober. I'm meeting Sawa-sensei in a bit.
You what? God damn it, man, you are killing me today.
Would you simmer down? This is work, not whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, then I ought to come be your backup. Where we headed?
Come on, you think I need a drunk co-pilot? Knock one back for me, though.
Hey, I better not find out you two got it on. Don't do this to me, Talk.
And he hangs up on him. Oh, man. What are all the white things on the ground? Those are just little pieces of loot. I think it's for like crafting and we can sell them and things like that. If I get slower, do I have to keep spamming X? Oh, I do. friends.
Really, guys?
Really? Can you grab a car like in Back to the Future? I don't know. That's a great question. For real? For real. Hi.
Great.
Whee! Boosh. Hey Johnny, how you doing today,
What a
bud?
waste.
Is the homeless camp still there? I don't think we're in that city. Oh God. We are in that city. Oh, we are in that city. Oh, I meant to do that. Hi.
And stay down.
They're all dead, by the way. All of them. We don't have any new stuff yet, do we? High school. There's golf. Yeah, nothing yet. I might be looking for drone racing. Maybe. Possible. Hang on. Excuse me. Chat, can I interest you in an exquisite screw? Oh God. Buy you dinner first? You want me to buy you dinner and give you an exquisite screw?
Yagamishi, how was school? Kaito-san wasn't happy about you going solo, you know.
He'll live. He can cry about it to Sugiura.
So he does. Anyway, I couldn't help but notice Skenda Law bending your ear earlier. Anything important?
Right. I haven't filled you in yet, have I?
So a policeman arrested for sexual battery might have actually been involved in a murder? Fascinating, if not perplexing.
Yeah. And its roots could very well be Seiryo High School, where a student was driven to suicide 4 years ago. In fact, the motive for this murder may even be revenge. Tsukumo, could you find any mention of that suicide online for me?
Already done, I'm afraid. Once the chairman asked us to take his case, I looked into everything on the school I could find. If memory serves, he was a third-year student who hung himself at home. The name of the deceased, Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah,
That's him. Yep.
So, while I did find some murmurings about it online, nothing really substantial ever surfaced. He didn't leave a suicide note or a will, and investigators never found anything salient.
So I was right before.
Huh.
His father, however, suspected there may have been a bully and promptly took Seiryo to court. But without enough evidence to back it up, the system more or less spit him out. Even so, the lawsuit dragged on until this year. But that level of news hardly makes a ripple online.
Yeah, I doubt it would.
And that's all the intel I've dug up regarding the case. Huh?
What's that sound?
I'm testing a system I've been tinkering with. Thought I'd fixed this bug already.
A system for what?
Well, it predicts the occurrence of crimes.
It predicts crime? No way.
Perhaps that was a bit of hyperbole, but it does come pretty close. Essentially, this system is designed to monitor and detect danger zones within a specific area.
So what I've done is I've strapped devices to 3 women's heads and submerged them in different pods. And what is that?
The city itself, to be exact.
That still sounds pretty amazing.
If you say so. I basically cobbled it together out of pre-existing tech. Yagamishi, do you remember when I used my chatter search program for you?
Oh, it's been
not
done
so long
already?
ago?
Oh yeah, that was a real trip.
Simpsons did it, yeah.
Pretty much hacked Chatter to see an entire social network at a glance.
Yep. And this system I've developed is a souped-up version of that. Though there are substantial differences, the principle is still... how about you just try it out? We'll start with this little window. It displays all relevant chatter posts after filtering the fluff.
And these posts are all pinpointed on this map of Ijincho?
Right. It maps out where in Ijincho each specific post was made. So my AI constantly combs through Chatter's database as it updates in real time. Then it extracts only the trouble-related chatter for display on the map.
So it actively seeks out trouble? It's wild that you can program around such a vague concept.
Well, in its current iteration, the AI isn't exactly genius material yet, so it still pings some false positives.
There's something else, Tsukumo. What are you going to use it for?
I'd like to use it for promotional purposes.
Like advertising?
Yeah, since we're still relatively new in town, we don't have the kind of rep that brings in regular business.
That's super illegal.
Okay.
I'm saying that too.
And that is where my buzz researcher comes into play.
Buzz researcher?
Consider the glut of trends and terms strewn across social media. These buzzwords are sometimes clues to trouble beneath the surface. So, when the system picks up one of these words and we rush over to save the day, the hope is our reputation will flourish as a result.
Damn, that's some pretty intense marketing you've got going.
Well, we probably won't be paid for impromptu cases, so this is sort of an upfront investment. But directly intervening before a situation gets out of hand will build us the brand we want. At least in theory. I'm not sure how it'll all pan out yet.
Well, I think you've got something there, Tsukumo. Mind if I give it a shot?
I thought you'd never ask. Though the system's got a long way to go by my standards. But with you as a tester, I know I'll get strong enough feedback to have this baby running in top form.
So you wanted me as your guinea pig all along.
You sure cracked that case quick. Anywho, let me get this app booted up on your phone. May I do the honors?
Go right ahead.
Mr. Crash says, as a privacy guy, just
And that
no.
should do it.
Oh, come on, Tom
Here you
Collins
are.
at 114 Palm Avenue. That's
Okay,
ridiculous.
let's see here.
It's all already out there anyway.
This is just a big mess. How am I supposed to know where to go?
This is indeed too much noise. In fact, this is entropy in motion. This won't do it all. To solve this, we narrow down the keywords.
Mr. Crash says, damn
In other
it!
words, simplify our search.
Yeah, by manually filtering keywords, we can decrease false positives, thereby locating the right spot more accurately.
Well, how do we do that? Does the AI do it for us?
No, not entirely.
More good music, man.
What the AI does is pick up on any keywords it deems important. Emphasis here on the word any. Meaning it'll turn out duds every now and again.
Yeah, that's still pretty busy.
And therein lies the predicament.
Did I just read something
Narrow
about
these
spider
results
penises?
down any further, we must depend on instincts, experience, and even inspiration.
So you're saying human intuition?
Precisely.
I did.
Even in this day and age, human intuition will trump AI every time. That is, until we all become cyborgs.
Arachnid Man.
But that's getting ahead of myself. As it stands, Yagamishi, you've got the best intuition out of all of us.
Well, let's just start with a post that smells like trouble.
There it is again.
How about this one? I can smell the trouble brewing already.
Oh, interesting. And let's filter our results around that specific term. And there you have it. See, there's a concentration of suspicious keyword usage on this street here. As
Arachnid
to
Man,
what
not
sort of trouble is
Spider-Man.
brewing, you'll have to rely on your good old-fashioned eyeballs. Shady activity isn't always the easiest to spot, so maybe think of it as a sort of treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt for trouble, huh? Does sound right up my alley.
Doesn't it? I can already picture you out there, helping people in need until it all pays off. What could await you at the end of the trail? My heart rate is already spiking.
I'm just glad to have a helpful app for once.
You know what? That reminds me. I also have a gadget here you may find useful. Can't always be glued to your phone, right?
What is this?
It's a high-end sound collector. It boosts the volume of mid-distance sounds, making them easier to hear from farther away.
A sound collector, huh? I could use this to pick up cries for help, or even eavesdrop all over town.
That's the idea. With enhanced hearing and geolocation capabilities, you'll be a trouble terminator.
Just like I've always wanted.
One sec, guys.
Now, I do have some other gadgets in the works, but I'm still fine-tuning their UI. I'll show you soon enough.
Looking forward to that.
Okay, so the person on the phone right there, was the company that's doing the actual construction with the fiber. And the reason they called is because they wanted to confirm someone's going to be there because they need to come in and put a terminator in my house and make sure that it's actually lit up. So that doesn't mean that it's on yet, because you still have to get like the modem and the service and all that done. But this is like one of the last giant steps. So what kind of terminator? I think it's a T1000 model. We're just going to stand him in the closet and plug all the fiber into him. So yeah, that's the plan at least. Okay. Red, if you're watching, we can cut that phone call too. Another one there. Boom. All right. Oh, it's not the T6900 model? No, but that's a nice one. Yeah. Nice. All right. Use. Wait, what is this? Decorate. What? Oh, look at this. Cool. I don't have anything to decorate with. All right, let's do this. Yo, I gotta go blow my nose. Give me 1 second. Oh my Jesus. Okay. Woo! Hey, Embarrassed Edge. What's up, buddy? All right, what am I doing? Going over here? Hi, Cohh.
What a waste.
What a waste. Hey, Hazardous.